Hi, my name is Nick Scott from wheelchair-bodybuilding.com, and I'm here with
Victor Konovalov. That's me.
Yeah, and I'm from Ottawa, Kansas, and Victor is from?
I am from California, and five-time national champion, 96, 97, 98, 2004, and 2007, and turned pro in 98.
Alright, we're here at the Ironman Expo, and we're talking today a little bit about the IFBB Pro Championship that's never been done before, and I'm going to be putting it on in the fall of 2009. And here we're here with the undefeated champion Victor, and I'm excited to see if he's willing to compete at the show. I mean,
you know, the show is much needed. It's something that probably should have happened a long time ago. And like I said, I think it has a lot of good spirit behind it. So I'm looking at the proposal and looking forward to possibly competing in August, correct?
Yep. Now I'm in the process of, I just sent an email to over 400 companies, and I got the proposal. I had 3 professionals detail it and fine tune it, because it's going to be an amazing show. And we're going to bring the best wheelchair bodybuilders from internationally as well, the pros, to make this one of a kind. And what's the beauty of it? Ronnie Coleman is going to be one of the guest posers, as well as Bodybuilding.com is going to be the title sponsor. So what are some of the things that your questions about the show, Victor? What's on your mind?
Well, you know, you always kind of want to make sure that you're treated as an equal in the sport. Unfortunately, I know for a long time that the wheelchair athletes, were merely given a pat on the back saying, hey, good job, here's your trophy. But, once we've reached sort of that pro level, I wanted to be, one of my concerns was that we be respected and treated as all the other pro athletes. When I say that, what I really mean in particular is that these other athletes are able to make a living at this, either from show winnings or sponsorships, endorsements or whatever. And that's something that I always wanted to make sure that the wheelchair pros were getting as well too. I just don't want the pat on the back anymore. I want to say, no, you really are a pro. You deserve that, and because of that, here's your prize money, here's a sponsorship, whatever it may be. But we're put up on the same level as any other pro, whether it be bodybuilding, figure fitness, or whatever it may be. So that was one of my main concerns. So maybe this is a first step towards that, to launch it in that right direction.
With being the pro show, and I already thought out a lot of these details about the concerns. My goal is to raise about $15,000 for the pros. And Posedown is guaranteed to do a live webcast of voting for the fans for the best poser for the show, and they'll get them a $500 award for that. And it's just, I want to take it to the next level. Not just give them the prize money, but make sure all expenses are paid for, and really give them tons of exposure. Because on top of that, we're going to try to merge all different industries and all different companies to try to really make this a top, like one-of-a-kind event, and to treat the guys like the true champions they are. And the goal is to have it as a 2009 Bodybuilding.com IFBB Pro Championship, Wheelchair Championship. So do you feel like, who do you feel that you're going to be having the most cutout work for on stage?
Well, you know what? There's actually a handful of athletes that are great competitors, and it's hard for me to really specifically pick out, say, one competitor and say he's going to be my strongest or best competitor, because I go back all the way to '96 competing against Marchand, Ludovic Marchand, and he's the guy who sort of inspired me to get into this. I saw him, I went, my gosh, this guy's in phenomenal condition, and so he inspired me to train hard, and so I went up against him, competed against him, and I enjoyed competing against him because he always comes prepared. I respect the guy tremendously. So in a sense, he's sort of my nemesis, but he's also my inspiration, I guess, as well. So, but what's really interesting about this pro show that's being developed is that it's not just domestic athletes, but it's also going to attract some international athletes as well too. And that's what we really need to do, is we need to turn this international so that we get not just a handful of athletes, but a dozen, maybe 2 dozen athletes in total competing on a regular basis. This way it makes the sport really competitive and really just brings it out to the forefront and get it really more mainstream, so it sort of inspires a lot of people, not just the bodybuilding niche per se, So those are some of the things that I would personally like to see happen with all of this.
And talking about the international as well as the niche in the industry, I mean, there's millions of people with disabilities and in the chairs, and it could really boom to the next level. And on top of that, Ludovic Marchand is all for coming down to compete at the Pro Show. And I also got Anthony from Sweden, the Sweden champion. So it's going to be the best of the best show that's ever been put on, and I'm looking forward to it. So how's your training coming along and anything like that?
Well, right now, actually, believe it or not, my training it's been suffering a little bit because I'm dealing with a couple of shoulder problems. It's the chronic injuries in my anterior delts, and so I'm trying to work through that right now. So as a consequence, my training isn't as intense as I want it to be, but in natural, true champion form, I'm still going to the gym, still training. I'm trying to do as much as I can to at least maintain and not lose anything. I'm trying to nurse my shoulders to better health so that hopefully maybe in the next couple of weeks, maybe next month or so, I can really get back to pounding a little heavier and train the way I'm more accustomed to. But you know, when your shoulders feel like there's a giant nail running right through them, it affects everything you do from benching to pull downs to curls, whatever it may be. You know, like I said, it affects your performance. So I'm trying to work through it, and hopefully I'll recover quick enough so that I can get back to the training style that I'm accustomed to.
All right, as you heard it from the undefeated five-time national champion Victor himself. Now, if other companies want to get involved and wonder how, just go to the website ifbbwcbb.com, fill out that form right there, and I can show you how. Victor, it was a pleasure.
Likewise.
And hopefully we can make this thing happen.
Absolutely, brother.
Get companies involved and take this thing to the next level.